What if gold and silver suddenly became worthless? Imagine waking up tomorrow morning and checking your phone, only to see the biggest breaking news story in human history. Gold and silver are officially worthless. At first, you would probably laugh. You would think it's fake news, a prank, or another internet rumor. After all, gold and silver have represented wealth, power, and security for thousands of years. But within minutes, every major news channel confirms it. Governments issue emergency statements. Banks stop accepting gold as collateral. Stock markets begin crashing. Jewelry stores lock their doors. Millions of investors panic. The impossible has just become reality. The two metals that civilizations have trusted for over 5,000 years suddenly have almost no financial value. But how could something this unbelievable ever happen? Let's imagine a shocking possibility. Scientists develop a revolutionary technology capable of creating pure gold and silver in laboratories for almost no cost. Instead of digging massive mines for years, companies can now manufacture tons of perfect gold every single day. Suddenly, gold is no longer rare. Silver is no longer scarce. And when something is no longer rare, its value begins to disappear. The first people to panic would be investors. Around the world, trillions of dollars are stored in gold and silver. Families who spent decades saving their wealth in precious metals would watch their life savings disappear almost overnight. Some people would desperately try to sell. But there would be one problem. Nobody wants to buy something that everyone already has. Gold dealers would close. Jewelry businesses would collapse. Auction houses would cancel sales. Banks holding massive gold reserves would suffer enormous losses. Then comes an even bigger disaster. Entire countries depend on gold mining. Millions of workers earn their living by extracting precious metals from the earth. If gold becomes worthless, thousands of mines would shut down. Millions of people could lose their jobs. Entire towns built around mining industries might become abandoned. The economic damage would spread across continents. Financial markets would become extremely unstable. Investors would desperately search for safer assets. Real estate prices could skyrocket. Technology companies might become the new favorite investment. Digital currencies could experience massive demand. The global financial system would begin transforming faster than ever before. But here's where the story becomes even more interesting. Gold isn't valuable only because people wear it as jewelry. It plays a critical role in modern technology. Smartphones, computers, medical equipment, spacecraft, satellites, artificial intelligence hardware, military technology. Gold is an excellent conductor of electricity and doesn't corrode easily. If gold suddenly became incredibly cheap, manufacturing costs for advanced technology could fall dramatically. Imagine smartphones becoming cheaper, medical equipment becoming more affordable, space exploration costing far less. Future technologies could advance much faster because one of their most useful materials is no longer expensive. The same could happen with silver. Silver is essential for solar panels, electronics, batteries, and many medical applications. Cheap silver could accelerate the clean energy revolution. Solar power might become significantly more affordable. Electric vehicles could become cheaper. High-performance electronics could become available to millions more people. So while investors suffer, innovation might explode. History shows us that every economic collapse also creates new opportunities. But another major question appears. What would replace gold as humanity's ultimate store of value? Would people trust digital currencies? Would rare minerals become the new treasure? Would land become more valuable than ever? Or would knowledge, artificial intelligence, and technology become the world's most valuable assets? Throughout history, the definition of wealth has constantly changed. Thousands of years ago, salt was incredibly valuable. Later, spices became priceless. Then came silver, then gold, then oil. Today, many people call data the new gold. Perhaps tomorrow, artificial intelligence could become the world's most valuable resource. Or maybe something we haven't even discovered yet. There's also a cultural impact. Across many countries, gold symbolizes love, success, family tradition, and financial security. Wedding ceremonies, religious celebrations, family inheritance, royal crowns, historic treasures, all of them have been connected to gold for centuries. If gold suddenly lost its value, would those traditions disappear? Or would people continue valuing gold simply because of its history and beauty? This question has no easy answer. Some people believe value exists only because society agrees it exists. Others believe true value comes from usefulness. If that's true, Then perhaps technology would eventually become far more valuable than precious metals. One thing is certain, if gold and silver became worthless tomorrow, human civilization wouldn't end, but the world would never be the same again. Entire industries would disappear, new billionaires would emerge, old fortunes would vanish, technology would advance faster, financial systems would evolve, and humanity would once again redefine what wealth truly means. Now imagine this scenario happening tomorrow morning. What would be the very first thing you would do? Would you sell everything? Would you buy something else? Or would you see an opportunity that everyone else missed? Tell us your answer in the comments. Because sometimes, the biggest opportunities are hidden inside the world's greatest crises.